Right. Apologies for the difficulties there. Apologies for the difficulties. We're now back. Huge technical difficulties. The stream stopped working. Oh, looks like Jodie's going... No, being very, very patient. Oh, bit of oversteer. As Hockey S goes for the fastest lap. Yeah. Yeah. By the way, apologies for the difficulties. The broadcast got faulty. 10 laps late, but I'll give you a bit of a rundown. By Callum 76 and Dead Shots, who were in the Williams, banged tyres and then caused each other to spin out in the first corner of the first lap. Dog's just recently pitted, I think a few laps ago. He's now on the supers. Jodie's onto the softs, which is a bit early. Very, very early. But anyway, apologies for the technical difficulties, and obviously it's the first time that I've streamed it before in hand, and obviously I'm making an absolute mess of it. So I'm no longer the captain. Oh dear. Oh, George Bale. Oh, I think he was trying to defend Jodie. Needs to make sure to rejoin safely, which he is doing. They've now gone into the pits. It's on a fresh set. Jump by Jodie. And we have a viewer. Whoever's viewing it, whoever's a viewer, thank you. This is my first time, just roll with it. Yeah, I bet it's Smithy. He's watching it. I bet he's rolling on the floor, laughing his head off. Looks like Callum is closing. I think same goes for George Bale, I think. No, George Bale isn't. That's the front wing. DC's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. The gap is now slowly spreading. Now Owen's into 6th. It's a shame I can't look at the comments, because I bet the comments will just be saying, "Ha! Look at Phil, he's failing at trying to stream a Formula 1 race." Mike David's now entered into the pits at lap 14, which again I think is too early, and he's going on the ultras. Inverted one stop maybe. Oh, We lost one viewer. Oh dear. Well, to each their own. Dogs hits the fastest lap with a 1 minute 9.6. Go on board with Mike David. The undercutters work by Dog. Could have taken him to the very end, yeah. Thing is though, I think Dutch Nacho is doing a one-stop. Oh, Mike Davies just gone a little bit over onto the sausage curb on turn 5. I think if Dutch does a one-stop, then he's technically he's won. Well, you never know. Oh, Horn Dog's gone a little bit wide out of turn 1, which compromised him as Mike David goes onto the inside and Horn Dog is onto the... Oh, on the outside, sorry. Oh, Horn Dog's gone wide. Yeah, Jody with another fastest lap with a 1 minute 9.3. I think obviously this stream is already a failure. We're 7 minutes in and it's lap 16. No, I think it's like 30 seconds a lap. I don't think this will be best to be put on YouTube. That means we've also missed... well, they've also missed... I wouldn't say a lot of incidents. But as long as it's recorded, then it'll be reviewed in the stewards panel. David is on the charge to try and catch up with Dutch Nacho. Yeah, I think that's George Bow, yeah. Now as a back marker he needs to let them through, which he does. Dutch Nacho's now entered into the pits. That could only mean one thing, he will be on the softs as Mike David sets the fastest lap with a 1 minute 9.2. Could be. Yeah. Now have 4 lucky viewers watching this misshapen stream. As a broadcast just stopped working. Oh no, it's gone back to 2. Well, never mind. Yikes. Minus 15 on fuel. You'll be running out of fuel at lap 21. Oh. Minus 15. Unless it's minus 0.15, then it makes more sense. Minus 15, I think you'll be just lost. So we're now halfway through into the race, even though we're 10 minutes into the stream. Because, obviously, me. We have Mike David, who's in front, followed by Horndog, who is 4 seconds behind him. Then Dutch, who's in third, who is 10 seconds behind Horndog. We have Leif in fourth. Ike Callum in fifth. I was about to say sixth. Owen is in sixth. Got that one right. DC in seventh. Andy in eighth. But let's not forget DC has a, I think, 35-second penalty. Oh, there's a yellow flag on 62. And it's Owen. Very unfortunate. Just lost it on turn 4. Very unlucky. Gap between Mike David and Horndog is actually increased. It's now 5 seconds. Jody Willen has now set the fastest lap again with a 1 minute 9.0. Andy Tate is actually closing the gap of DC. And also apologies if it goes a little bit quiet, because sometimes the gap spreads a little bit. So the only battle is for 6th. Oh, Jody and Nedclaw's actually going to take part for the battle for 6th. Sandy Tate with DRS. Callum's actually gone into the pits. He'll have a faster engine mode. Nedclaw's also is now closing to Andy Tate. Oh, where is he gonna? What tyre is he gonna be in? It is another set of supers. Even though it says softs, but it's a tyre glitch. He's actually on. Oh no, he's actually on softs. This is a bit of a huge calamity for Horndog. Because now Horndog needs to chase. Because Mike David is yet to pit again. So this... yeah. This does mean if, I think, Mike David will be behind 8th, if I'm right. Or is, I think Leif's yet to pit as well. I think he started on the Ultras, because he was through Q3. Mike David is now 15 seconds ahead of Dutch. It's coming up to turn 5. Oh, Mike Callum's actually having a bit of a cheeky look. Well, he steps back, but a very good move from Jody there. Oh, that claw's gone. What happened there? Oh dear. Mike Callum got 5 seconds stop go for speed in the pit lane. Oh, this is interesting. The gap between Mike David and Dutch is actually closing. DC is now 3/10 behind Jody. Oh no, with a 3-second time penalty. He needs to stop doing that. So let's have a look at which person jumped the most places. So far at the moment it's Jody with 6. So Dutch has to drive very conservatively. Whilst maintaining the gap, but it's now falling behind. His gap's increased to 5th, almost 16 seconds. Ondog is closing up to Lath. And we have 4 viewers in this mess of a stream that I've created. Yeah, he's like, I think he's like almost, he's a lap down. Yeah, which is Andy Tate. As Mike David enters into the pits. That's very, very close. Let's see what tyres he'll be in. Oh, another set of ultras. Dutch is now jumped Mike David, but Mike David's on a more faster tyre. So I think Dutch pitted at lap Did he pit at lap 16? Jody's now gone into the pits on a fresh set of ultras. There's Ned. Ned Claw. I'd like to tick the box and then tell us what happened. It was a huge incident. Very, very huge incident.
Yeah, it was that bad. I took a risk at the on quali and tried a new setup that I'd only done 5 laps on in time trial.
Yeah.
Seemed very well. I was doing very well on tyre wear. Like, I was only on 28% on the rear on them softs, and I've been on them since lap 4. So I was doing good on tyre wear, very consistent pace. Well, I was consistent enough to keep up with everybody, and I was just waiting for people to pit instead of pushing and fucking my tyres up.
Yeah.
I hit the inside curb under pressure from Callum. I said to him, back off because I'm losing it. As soon as I hit the curb, I felt it step out. I said, back off, I'm losing it. He carried on attacking. Unfortunately for him, I took him with me. Not much I could do about it. I knew if he hadn't hit me, I probably might have been able to save my car and get around to the pits, but it's racing.
Yeah. It was very unfortunate that you crashed into that corner because you was very dominant. I mean, there was possibly a handful of points for this race.
Yeah, like I said, new setup. It would have been, if I hadn't have hit the curb, it would have been a strong race because I had low tyre wear. Like, I didn't need to pit. I probably could have took them for another, I don't know, 8 laps and then pit.
Yeah.
So I could have done the overcut on people.
Yeah.
And probably come mid-pack on points. I would have never have caught the leaders. And Jodie was on she was flying. I mean, she was catching me by a second a lap.
Yeah, Jodie is doing very well for a debut as she sets another fast lap.
I said to her, I'm gonna let you pass, but I'm gonna race you because I want to get the drag and the DRS. Oh, she can't hear me. She can hear me, but she can't speak.
Yeah.
Just happened to be Callum caught up with me. Had DRS on me as well. Unfortunately.
Oh. Mike Davis tries to go for a look around the outside, and Dutch goes defensive onto the inside, which could go for it, lead into a switchback. They're coming up to turn 4. Looks like Mike Davis got him. Oh.
Nah, Dutch. Contact.
There's been contact. Jodie with it. Jodie.
I got it.
Set up another fast lap. 1 minute 8.7.
He gets a bit aggressive. Mike can get too aggressive and attack on every corner now until he's in first place. That's what I think. Because he knows he's on the faster tyre. He's got better exit on the corners and he's on the faster tyre. Look, straight up behind him on the exit of the corner. Dutch is going to let.
Dutch is going defensive again. Holds the apex. Very nice defending from Dutch there. Like David goes around the outside and he makes it stick. And Jodie with 1 minute 7.9.
Oh, go on, Jodie. She's going to catch Leif like he stood still, mate.
The other flag is set to 3. And there is dust, so it looks like... Oh, it's Hockey S. I think same goes for Horndog. Horndog has a penalty, so... At this rate... Yeah. We've now gone up to 8th.
Deadshot had a good quality.
Yeah, he's shown a very good quali pace around Austria. And then after the formation lap into turn 1, shenanigans happened. Alright. See ya. Well, one thing's for sure, this stream will never be shown on YouTube ever again. Because it is diabolical. I think at this point... Oh god, Manzi's gonna shout at me. Go on Manzi, hit it. Don't shout at me. For the first time of hosting the stream, I thought I was still recording the race, and then Stewie says... Stewie, just say it. I don't know, I can't remember. I am never ever gonna host a stream ever again. Can I take your burial site, please? Good, because I want to turn it into a playground. I think by performance, I say Jody. Good debut. Top 5 straight away. Yeah. One dog's actually closing Dutch. Dutch is stepping back. He's 3rd. Yeah. Well, there is actually a very close battle between, well, for 11th. There's Trey, who overtook Deadshot. One dog's going to be in traffic. I don't know why. I just saw the background of that from Trey. If he leaves... No. There's only 2 laps to go. Going with another 3-second time penalty. So we'll say Jody with driver of the day. Good strong debut. It is today. It'll be tonight. Well, they'll start it at 9, but the lobby is straight after this. You're just a whisper in the wind, Stewie. Oh, George Bale's gone off. He's officially went to Narnia. Oh, George has gone wide. That's going to compromise him. Dog's now 1.2 seconds. It is official. Jody has got driver of the day for a strong debut performance and jumping up 6 places after getting knocked out from Q2, and to get 5th in the race is brilliant. As we come up to the last lap of the race, we'll give Mike David some stream time. I wouldn't say Mike David's win has been handed. He had to fight for it, that's for sure. Very, very good performance. Very good performance. Mondog is now less than a second. And the yellow flag in sector 3, but it's no one. As Mike David goes on to the finish line as he wins the Austrian Grand Prix. Very well done from Mike David there. And Dutch gets second, Horndog third. I think Horndog had a very good, strong effort trying to keep up with Mike David, but I think the strategy might have cost him. Leif gets 4th. Jody, for a very strong debut, goes very wide onto the second to last corner. But gets 5th. Oh no, DC gets 5th, but Jody gets 6th, but she'll still get driver of the day for a very strong debut. Yeah. So we'll get the podium drivers in for an interview. It is Mike David, Matt, Dutch and Horndog. And also, Stewie, can you get a screenshot of the race results? Yeah, without the penalties as well. Right, great job. Right, let's get the drivers in. Oh, I can't invite them because I'm hosting the stream, so you have to invite them. So Mike David, Dutch, Nacho and Horndog. So by the looks of it, the gap for the GP3 championship is slowly getting bigger. Is Dutch.
Evening, chaps.
Welcome to the shambles of the stream. Oh god.
Shambles, yeah. Is there anybody watching?
Missed like 20, well, third of the race. We've got Mike Davis, and we're just waiting on Horndog. Here we go. There are the finishes, the podium finishes.
Woohoo!
So if everyone's ticked their box, which I believe that they have.
Yes.
So we'll come to Mike David. Well, first P1 around Austria. You went for a very well, an inverted two-stop. Was that the strategy you was trying to go for, or was there another plan?
Well, you know when you do your race strategy and it says if you do a one stop it will take this long, if you do a two stop it will take this long. I looked and I worked out it was only like a 1.2 second difference. So I thought, I don't like the softs, so I'll go with the ultras instead, and it worked out. So
You actually did very well, especially on the ultras. You were showing some good strong pace to catch up to Dutch, who was on the softs doing a one stop.
yeah, we had a good battle towards the end, side by side through a few corners. I did like my overtake on Horn Dog, especially because he ran a bit deep, and I was initially went to do the cutback anyway, so it worked out even more to my favour. So I would have preferred a bit of a fight from him, but mistakes cost us a good battle. I think if he'd helped me up a little bit more, well, not helped me up, but if he'd fought with me a bit more, it might have been a bit closer towards the end with me and Dutch, I think. Definitely.
Yeah,
It's a good race all in all.
very good. Good effort, and congratulations on your win around Austria.
Yeah, turn one was very interesting, I'd have to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, shame it wasn't even on
Fred,
stream.
yeah, you didn't get that on the stream. Basically, we went through turn one, and Callum and Deadshot got a hell of a start. They jumped both me and Horn Dog, and got alongside Callum into turn one, so he went from fourth to second, basically, and both the Williams just collided. Oh no, did Horn Dog get the...
Hondo got a very
Horn Dog
strong
was
start.
first. Yeah, he overtook
Same goes
Callum
for
as well.
Callum. Callum had a very good start, going on the inside of Deadshot, and then just caused the spin between the Williams drivers. But
I think
congratulations
got
on-
them
on-
switched up, because I think Callum had the worst start,
yeah,
which is why I had to back out. So they collided, and I sort of had to kind of go through the middle. Super GT calls that the Moses effect. It's kind of funny.
the parted among the cars. But yeah, congratulations on your win around Austria. As we go to P2, which is Dutch.
Pay two. Yes, mate.
P2, and I think he was going for a one stop.
No, I was to go for a two-stop, but then wasn't going very well in the beginning, and then I saw Mike going for a two-stop, and I was like, okay, let's change it up then. Go for a one-stop and try that out.
So
Shouldn't have,
at first you was thinking of doing a two-stop, but then you noticed that Mike David was going
Yeah.
into the pits, and then you
Yeah, so
thought,
changed my
we'll go for a
strategy.
one-stop.
Yes.
And
Because
this
I
was-
maybe thought he would do a two-stop on Super Softs, Ultras, and then Super Softs again, but he went for the Ultras twice.
Yeah.
Didn't think they would hold up that long.
You did have
Yeah.
some very good battles between Mike David and you, especially through
Well,
turn
yeah. Holding
two
off on the
slash
softs
three.
against somebody on the Ultras.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Anyway, well done
Fresh
for
Ultras as well.
yeah.
Because when
Fresh
you
Ultras is
just
like a
when you
massive
had lasted
difference.
your second stint, then I could almost keep up with you on the softs.
But well done for P2.
Gracias.
As we go to Horn Dog,
Hello.
P3.
Yeah, good.
From a good quali session that you've done to quite an okay race. So what went wrong? Well, podium's not bad. but What went
Take
wrong?
podium. Yeah, quality was good. I actually thought I'd P1 until Callum put that lap in, and the lap just came out of nowhere. But yeah, I got a good start to the race. Callum, I think he had a bad start. Managed to get past him on turn one. Ultras were a little warm side to pit in early. We're going to try and do a double super soft, do a two-stop. I don't know, the super softs, they kind of wore off quickly, so I went in, I think it was like 2021, went on at softs, and Made a couple of mistakes on that final corner. And yeah, that's it. Mike were quick today, couldn't catch him when he got past
I'll
me.
get
He
those.
was gone around them ultras. Dutch. Yeah, he was quick on that one stop. Good race by both of them. But yeah, I'm happy with third.
Yeah, I think
Ah,
Let me
no,
get this straight. You
very
went from
happy for
ultra
third,
to
so
super to softs, right?
Yeah, the super sauce went off very
Why the
quickly.
softs?
I don't know. I didn't think the supers would make like 16 laps, so I took a gamble and it didn't pay
They
off.
should have,
Okay.
because I managed 13 laps on the first, I think 13 or 14, and they were warned from qualifying, so they should have made the last.
I just took a
Well,
gamble. That was
anyway.
it. Wrong gamble. But
congratulations
yeah, third place.
for the
I'm
three podium finishes, Horndog, Dutch and Mike David. And just a bit of a brief heads up, there was a driver of the day, and sadly it wasn't either of you three. It goes to Jody for a very good strong debut,
Yeah, she
from being
yeah,
out of Q2
I think she is
to
the
get
fastest lap. Yeah.
to sit
Yeah.
on the fastest lap. So
Oh, well,
well
coming
done
in my
to-
coat.
well done to Jody. And we will wrap this up. So we will see you guys for GP2 round Austria. But for GP3 we'll be seeing you next week for round 10, which is Britain. So I've been It's
See y'all later.
and see you later.